welcome back to Hermitcraft. All right. Yes, as you can probably tell, I have been doing a little bit of mining. And, well, it's a good news, bad news sort of thing. The good news is I've done enough mining to move this here station that way twice. And I'm now over, well, let's see, well over 700 blocks away from my ladderway that comes down into this mine. That's the good news. The bad news is it took me the better part of 5 days to do this much. Yeah. I call that bad news because, well, I used to do a whole lot more in less or equal or whatever, equal or less amounts of time. Yeah. Yeah, so it could be better, but I'm not complaining. I actually had a decent mining session, even if I did bust it up over almost 5 days. Yeah. And I have a decent haul of stuff here. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm just going to, instead of trying to move the contents, I'm just going to bring that. Head back down to, oh wait a minute, I probably might need that, so let's bring it with me. Head back down to this other end and get stuff situated. Okay, here we are. Haven't been down here for a while. And just for grins, let's see. Line up with the ladder. F3. Minus 700. So I'm at about plus 30 something over there on that end. So yeah, doing pretty good progress wise. Okay. Diamond block. Diamonds. Put them in there. Hey, I'm almost up to 5 stacks of diamond block. Cool. All right, and then the rest of this is just, well, get all of that and just throw it in here. And that'll take care of itself. And I'm just going to throw this in here for later. All right, I'm going to get a few things together, and it's time to get busy doing stuff. All right, well, I'm going to head over here to the Overseer's area, which I have to admit I shamefully haven't done very much with at all in recent days, but I will get there at some point. Anyway, for right now, I'm going to head down into this hallway. Now, the track that goes over to my shop at minus 7 or 824 on the z-axis. This y-axis, or I mean x-axis, will be just fine. But I need to get myself some torches. Well, I don't know. I've got some whatchamacallits here, but whatever. All right, so what I want to do is get down here and get myself down to 824. What is all this over here? Well, at least it's lit up. Let's not forget where the heck I'm at either. All right. All right. Get down here. Get to my minus 824. And then I need to put in a way to get down there to the track and put in a secondary station. And this is one case where I will go along with what folks have been suggesting a lot from me for assorted things and make use of the water elevator thingies with the bubbles and whatnot. Sure. I mean, I admit a lot of times I don't really want to do that because it's not really got the right feel that I want, but all right, 824. This is where the actual track is, right here on this block. So I want to go back this way. Say 814 would be good. Cute. Okay. All right. I'm not going to need that open. Go down here to this one. And I'll need this up long enough to make sure that I'm actually arriving at Y10. Oh, God. I know a lot of people are just so thrilled about how fast beacons cause you to mine. I'm not. It's a complete lack of control. Yeah, it's fast, but there's no finesse. You can't hardly control it. And I know, don't use a super pickaxe. Well, I want to use a super pickaxe. Pickaxe, whatever, you know? This is why I'm always telling people, no, I don't want to do a beacon when they suggest that I use a beacon. Nope, not going to do it. Don't like the effect it does. Okay, here I am. And this should take me right out there. Okay, branch mine. Not mine because there's holes left in the thing, but there we go. Yeah, all right. Now let's just do this upright. And I'm going to just kind of open this up and get a place in here for some rails. And by the way, I have to say before I get too far into this, I'm probably already too late for that, but I have to say that yes, my video uploading has been somewhat sporadic of late. And that's because of this whole trying like a desperate person to quit smoking. And it's making life fun, not, but challenging. Like, for example, the reason it took me over 4 days to do that little bit of mining when normally I would have done that in like a day is that this whole thing has got my focus all over the place. You know, I mean, I might, in the space of a, okay, here's an example. 1 minute I'm mining, and then I find myself with a need to log off and watch a video. I watch the video for a little while, and then all of a sudden that's not doing it, and so I have to get off it there and go read a book. That's great. Okay. And then I will work on something I'm trying to write, and then I will work on this and play a little bit of that, and so on and so forth. And yeah, and in the space of less than an hour, I find myself doing 5 or 6 different things. I didn't bring any slabs. And yeah, total garbage. And in the space of like an hour, I'm all over the place with 4 or 5 or 6 different things, not maintaining a steady focus on just about anything. Yeah, it's so much fun with all this crap. Okay, I need to make this into 2 columns, one for down, one for up, and set up a little bit of a station here and a switch for traffic control here, and I'll be back. I didn't remember something, and I had to look it up and check to be sure, but it turns out these bubble columns, whether they are up or down, have to be solid water blocks. They have to be source blocks the whole way, all the way up, all the way down. Yeah. And so, rather than mess around with a pile of water buckets and making it take painful amounts of time to do all of that, thought I'd head over to the shopping area, and I seem to recall there is at least one shop over there that sells ice. And so I'll just get some ice and do that. Looks like I'll be sleeping when I get there. Oh, wait a minute, that's right. The floor is closed by default. Looks like it's just nicely the right time to, almost. All right. There we go. And just for grins, let's head over here and see. Over that way, I think. Oh, for crying out loud, come on. Yeah, that looks like a place where I'd sell ice if I had any. If I had any to sell, so. Yeah, there's the bridge up there. I missed it. Okay. Yeah, this is an ice shop if there ever was. Regular ice, a diamond per 4 stacks. And there is a handy dandy. Honestly, that might well be all the ice I need for a very long time to come. There's blue ice, and packed ice, and then just ice. Well, just ice is really all I needed. Okay, now to get those elevator columns in place. Okay, you know, I was looking at this and I think maybe I've got ahead of myself when I put that line of blocks in there. Now, let's see. All right, slow sand. I believe that one is up, and the magma, that's down. And let me have some slabs. And then just ice this thing up like so. And then what I'll need to do is break these and then work my way up. Oh, get off of there, you. Yeah. And of course, I have almost no light in here, so I'm going to get this done and be back. Okay, let's see if I can do this without making a really serious mess. Well, I guess I won't have much mess opportunity, but yeah. Alright. I don't want that melting stuff on me. At least not until I'm ready for it to melt. I didn't want that to happen. Arg. Ugh. Oh, for crying out loud. Arg. Okay, having that open like that is not going to be wonderful. This is not exactly what I had in mind. All right, better. Not better. All right. Let's see how this works out. And how much of a mess do I end up down below? Well, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to find out. All right. That's not right. That is totally not right. It needs to match up with this other one. That's better. Oh, for crying out loud. I hate messing with water like this because it can be a royal 5-star pain in the buttocks to get it to flow properly. Okay, this side seems to be all right. Well, it seems. Yeah, that's better. Why is it working on this side but not that side? All right, let me try heading down here, breaking all of this. And how badly am I going to wish that I hadn't? All right. So far, very badly. Well, let's see. And at the bottom of each, something like that. Some kind of thing like that. There's a lot of cleanup I'm going to need to do here in terms of what kinds of blocks I'm using there. But yeah. All right. These need to be down another block? I'm thinking probably not. Oh, man. I can't believe I'm messing this up this bad. I'm serious. I cannot believe I'm messing this up this badly. But here I am, doing it right. In terms of messing it up. Oh, for crying out loud. I know it's easier to do this than I'm making it out to be. I'm just terrible at it. All right. I've seen this done so much better. That mall over there, for example, is a great example of how to do these things right. And this would be one of the reasons I was really not too thrilled about doing it, but I thought I'd give it a try anyway. And so far, it's just not working. You know what? This is viewer participation time. How do I do this right? Simple enough question. I bet the answer is not so simple. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here. Oh, God, this is awful. Terrible.